Hi, it's Dan with Master the Morning So You Own the Day. If you're one who has a difficulty changing or getting from where you are to where you want to be and then sustaining that change into personal growth in achieving and enjoying that life unlimited, most likely it's because you either do not have a strong enough reason to change, no sense of urgency, or you don't understand the complete process. I want to give you the 3 steps to take us from where we are to where we want to be, to create lasting change and actually become the very best version of ourselves and create the life that we dream of, that we deserve. If you're having a tough time changing, just maybe you don't understand that the dog will not move off the nail he is sitting on until the nail starts to hurt enough. Maybe your nail isn't hurting enough. We've heard no pain, no gain. It really means no heart, no chance. So step number 1, we must up-level our belief, our understanding. If you're sitting around wondering whether or not your glass is half empty or half full, you've missed the point. It's refillable. Thinking positively or thinking negatively does not fill up the glass. The pouring does. It's easier to act our way into positive thinking than to think our way into positive action. Step number 2, if you're not asking the right questions, how in the world can you get a right answer? We must ask better questions to get a better answer. Do you not agree? As you recall, in my football injury, played football for 13 years, paralyzed for 14 months, went to 16 doctors, 15 of whom told me I would not recover. Now that I've recovered, people want to know what took me so long to get better, what took me so long to change. And it was because I didn't understand the complete process. I was asking the wrong questions, or you. I was asking the doctors how to get better when I should have been asking myself why. And once we answer why, figuring out the how to becomes clear and simple. No, it wasn't a rah-rah, you can if you think you can, steps of resiliency. It was based in biology and physiology. You see, when we only identify a how and a what, we only engage the brain, we only engage the head, the mind. But when we add to that a passionate why, a reason to change, and add to that a compelling want, which is a goal, a meaningful goal, we connect our head with our heart. We engage both the brain and the heart. And biology and physiology teach us that when we engage both the head and the heart, our blood pumps more rapidly, our brains fire, and our muscles engage. And when we only identify a how and a what, no such emotional experience occurs. And the 3rd step, which is really the takeaway, which is really the how to, once you identify and clarify your why, we have to embrace a higher standard of performance based on character traits, attributes, attitudes, and high-level core values. The Boy Scouts of America remind us, I'm trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. May I challenge you to make that list, identify what you believe about each of those elements of the Scout oath, and then figure out a way to embrace them and make them part of your everyday thought process, which turns into behavior. And the last suggestion, embrace the high-level core values of the United States military. Loyalty, which was mentioned, respect, actually loyalty in order, duty, respect, service before self, honor, integrity, and personal courage. I promise you, if you'll just up-level your mindset, start asking the right questions, and embrace the higher level of character traits and core values, not only will you be able to change today and right now, but you'll be able to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be. If this message and formula resonates with you, share it with everybody so that together we rise.